We made it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 100 of the Showerpodcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and have you ever wondered what happens when you record 100 consecutive episodes in your shower? Well, neither did I 100 days ago, but here we are with the answers. Spoiler, it's not what you expect. Today's episode will be structured into 3 sections: the good, the bad, and the unexpected. And finally, where do we go from here? Hey, quick interruption, Future Chip here. If this is your first time tuning into the Showerpodcast, thank you very much. The journey is still long. We still have 265 episodes to go. If you want to know why, go back to episode 1. In the meanwhile, if you like the idea, if you like the concept, if you want to follow along, leave a like, subscribe. It's just one click, but it means a lot, both for me and for the visibility of the video. Having said that, I don't want to steal more time from past Chips, so back to the video. So let's start with the good. I think the most important question is, would you do it again? Absolutely yes. Second one, would you change something about it? Absolutely not. And there is a specific reason why. The reason why I started this was not to get views, to become viral. It was just because I had a good idea. And so, that's my belief. And why is that? If you, again, it's the first time you're tuning in, this idea came to me while I was on a plane. And I was like, where is a place where I've seen nobody podcast? Their shower. But is there really a reason why you should podcast in your shower? I mean, yeah, it's a nice setting, but what else? And there is a reason. And that was the spark that told me, yeah, you got to go for it. While we are showering, I think we create a very intimate space, a very personal space in which we think, in which we reflect, in which we come up with our best ideas. So that's where I step in. I was like, why shouldn't I share these ideas with people and, try to bring self-improvement, critical thinking, and just give them a daily bit of information that they can consume. And, here's where the Showerpodcast comes in. What went nice? What are the positive aspects of this journey? Well, first of all, I got to know myself better. The reason why I started this was also to beat procrastination. And here we are 100 days later and things are going great. The other positive aspect is that I managed to remember better my days, the things that I did. There was episode 2 where I was still a bit hungover from New Year, but I still recorded. Episode 33 where I recorded my episode in Rome after a discussion that I had at dinner with my friends. Episode 67 where after a lot of days of uncertainty, I finally passed my cybersecurity exam. And other moments with my friends, with my family, with my girlfriend, everything comes along. And when I look back to those episodes, I can link them perfectly. So overall, I would say that it helped me and it worked. And that's why I want to keep going. This also is a perfect segue into the bad part. Why didn't I like it? What went bad? Well, the moment that, you have your days that are not that great and you still have to do this, it's not so easy. The clear example is episode 25, where I arrived at the end of the day with no ideas. I procrastinated until the end and I was like, okay, I failed. But what did I do? I didn't give up because I failed. Because again, my perception was not to reach perfection, but to actually do something meaningful. I did 24 episodes before that were nice. Why should I stop? So I just recorded, accepted the fact that I failed, and moved back on with episode 26. And this, was a meaningful lesson. You shouldn't stop. You shouldn't aim for perfection. Something that I really understood is that if you try to focus for the best moment, if you try to wait for the perfect idea, to have the perfect camera, to have the perfect microphone, it will never work out. Because you are not going to get better by thinking. You will get better by doing, by being here. I have a sock on my microphone, and yet I'm here recording. And it's doing wonders because, again, nobody cares about that. It's all about what you say and how you do it. The only real lesson that I have for you today is that consistency beats inspiration. If you wait for the right moment, if you wait for something magical to happen, spoiler, it just won't. You have to sit down, you have to try again, and only then you'll start to see the results. Not only of in terms of views, in terms of reachability, in terms of whatever. It's the results in what you do. It's the results of understanding what you want to do. It's not about reaching day 100. It's that by day 100, by trying and staying consistent, you'll know what you want. You'll know what to improve. You'll know what you like to focus on. And this is the only key aspect of making something good. It's not about getting inspired once or twice. It's not about finding that special idea sometimes, but it's about trying even when it's not good, even if you don't think it's gonna deliver, because only then you'll be able to build something that you like and that you can really appreciate for a long period of time. Furthermore, in the bad, there is also burnout. Having to come up with an idea every single day is not easy. Some days you are not inspired, some days you don't know what to say, and sometimes you have to sit here, smile, and just deliver a message. It's part of the job, I guess, but the good also in this thing, and this is a bit of the trend of why we're here, to try to find the good also in the bad things, is that given that I had to come up with an idea, given that I had to do something every single day, it helped me to come out of that state of I don't want to do anything, I have no ideas, I have no inspiration. And you start looking into stuff that you're interested in. You try to find a good video to have a discussion about. You open, you start trying ideas with your friends. And this, it's just fantastic because it gives you an extra input every single day to do something. And again, that was something that I struggled with at the start, but now I'm here, almost happy the days where I'm not performing, where I'm not doing great, because, well, at least I have the podcast that makes me do something and, I can bring something home. Finally, the unexpected. And here I have to talk to you, to who that you're listening, because it was really fantastic to see that not only the people that I know, not only my friends, but also random people got inspired by this. I've received personal messages, and thanks again to anybody that wrote to me, that they were like, hey man, I really like this thing. Your podcast is helping me. The fact that I have something daily to consume, it's fantastic. I like your ideas. I like your inputs. And, it makes me think maybe, and just maybe, the thing that I'm doing is not that pointless. It will always be something that I will be doing for myself. The moment that this doesn't help me, the thing that this doesn't bring me joy, I will stop. It's not something that I want to do for something else. But the fact that this reaches somebody, and let's be frank, if there wasn't somebody on the other side of the camera, this would be pretty pointless. But the fact that even 1, 5, 10 people can listen to this and relate to what I'm saying is just fantastic. So yeah, that was the unexpected part, but it's again something that I really, really enjoyed. Finally, where do we go from here? As I said, the journey is still long. We still have 265 more days to go. We're not even half the way, so I shouldn't really be celebrating, but episode 100 to me was a huge milestone. I was dreaming of it from the start, and I'm very, very happy of where we arrived. The pace is better. I started working on the thumbnails. The topics are a bit more structured, and overall, I feel like I found the things that I like to talk about. I like to talk about self-improvement. I like to talk about critical thinking. I like to give you daily bits to actually, think about, share with friends. And it's not something too deep. We're not here to unravel the mysteries of the world. But as I say in the description of my channel, it's not about that. It's about understanding that the struggle is mutual. The things that you struggle with, I struggle with. And it's all about just trying to do something about it and make it better. So if you like this for the last time, feel free to subscribe and follow along. Leave a like if you like this content. It really means a lot. And I really hope that at the end of the 365 days, we'll all be here celebrating and being just slightly better. Until then, stay consistent, stay resilient, try to bring something home every day, and see you at the next episode.